trial reader tonight, kasara, is someone who really fulfills the ancient calling of poetry, which is out of being a vessel for dispensing wisdom. So I always learn something when I read her stuff. That's true. I don't know about the rest of us poets, but I know 20 years from now, kasara's still going to be writing great poetry.
What a great
Please welcome kasara.
This reading is dedicated to all of you, all the Naked City people. Trumped up charges, verse, what could be worse? Verse, what could be worse? Trumped up charges, only the dead are red, only the dead are red. Trumped up charges, poetry lives! Wave water sends to sea the message of eternity. Ocean to ocean we touch. Seaside in your eyes. Humming tidal sighs. Liquid on liquid in waves of your gentle hand. This poem is from Water Rhythms, and with the exuberant encouragement of Are You Out of It? It got published in 1986. I'll read one more poem from this book. Rich. Morning journey for Aunt Jemima and coffee found us chasing our hats in the wind, gusty, clean from last night's rain blanket. City washed soul, umbrella shelters didn't keep our feet dry as we walked in the dark to help a friend, onward turning the corner at the violin maker. Time stopped a little there. Later, the welcome warm of Indian pudding and bed covers kept the rain outside until Arctic summer came through the windows and pulled us close together. Poetry meets the law. I was published in Poets' Corner, the docket newspaper of George Mason University in October 1989, and the theme was called Bioethics. The 400th plus. In 1984, the news spoke, those in vitro grown. Father parented, mother implanted. What year will find new race riots when mothers implanted won't let their children play with those conceived an ordinary way, animal to animal, no fine surgery, just letting the body be as it would be. Selectively, not all can produce, and with the fine hand of science, what do we produce? When in vitro, what substitute for the warm, warm heart?
Yeah.
Creative impulsion. The news store is a nitrogen tank where genius sperm coolly wait for ripe eggs to dance with in the transparent glass halls of the test tube, a private club where physician Frankensteins sell their wares and the public watches warily. A product of embryonic process too virginal for the 21st century. Now we get a little closer to the law. Whose baby is it? Maternity, it's my baby. Paternity, it's my baby. Paternity suit, it's not my baby. Surrogate suit, it's not your baby. Sperm donor unknown, egg donor unknown. Whose baby is it? Tennessee, in the case of the 7. I'm a frozen embryo, only the judge can decide where I'll go. My mother made me, my father too. Divorce causes the question of what I am or who. Do I belong to mommy or do I belong to daddy? Isn't it 50-50? Cut me back into too quickly. Can it really be a judge's decision to determine if I'm a person or a possession? And the final poem in this bioethics series, Anonymous Donors. I am the child of Sperm Bank 1, location A, nitrogen tank 346, specimen 902, United 1191 with egg bank 23, location R, nitrogen tank 1566, specimen 12008. I am 1-8346902119123R156612008.
Living under the number.
I'll do a tangential to that whole arena. This is called breast reduction, a maintenance function to inhibit psychological distress, to fit into the most stylish dress, to perform sports with closer unity to masculinity. Females now are taught that this is true, but it is not. Born with breasts, that is part of a woman, and it does not determine her degree of sensuality or her ability to walk or to talk. Listen. You can't live in the world without war, so you can't be a poet without writing about war. Program war. Monitor readout, Tuesday morning, situation, normal. December, situation, normal. Close of this decade, situation, normal. All sectors identified. A century passes, situation, normal. Monitor readout, alert, seek code search, qualify immediately, code 1, input requirement HRQ, human response quotient, request input, code 1, still seeking, human response quotient, failure to input, override indicated, override HRQ, code 1, action, strike. Monitor readout, result, code 1, action, victory, 2Z factor, remain, 1X factor, remains, victory, two of us left, only one of them.
All right,
manuscript entitled Approach 2000.